previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Небритым ему лучше. Включить кофеварку, пропылесосить, помыть посуду. Что еще придумаете?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need
Блин,
it if I
квартира-то
don't finish this by
неплохая.
tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Блин, а... прикольно. Блин, неплохо живет-то он, а?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Жуть какая.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Так, я не совсем понимаю, о чем идет речь.
time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan!
Да
Please
что?
check the fuse box.
I'm
Господи.
right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Вот истеричка. Чё включить-то нужно?
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job.
Знаете, я даже комментировать как-то в такие моменты не могу, потому что мне становится самой интересно. Затягивает.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark. I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now. Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Так, термос с кофе. Я до сих пор не могу понять, что... Зачем нужны эти термосы с кофе? Видимо, чтобы не спать. Да, иду я к ней, поговорить с ней. Зачем с ней говорить? Значит, нужно. Спасибо. Теперь у меня есть телефон.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up.
Опа-на.
Excuse me. I need to take this.
Это неспроста. Сейчас так хоп и 7 дней.
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back. I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
He's one of our regulars.
Да, все что-то говорят, надписи появляются, я не поняла, что делать.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out in the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant
Да,
can show you the
хорошо.
way.
А можно через окно вылезти? Нет, нельзя. Ладно. Какие-то... А при чем здесь мужики? Чего? А, вот, открылась дверь, которая была закрыта. Ну, ладно, включу. Мне не сложно.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Чего? Вот опять надо было сфокусироваться, а я не могла сфокусироваться. Вот опять сфокусироваться. Все, поняла. Вот заброшенная штучка.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Так, искать дырку. Так, Алан может перелезть? Да, Алан может. Собственно, где? Вот. Пни. Так, что-то нас в машине ждет.
The caller meant business.
Так.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week.
Неделю?
I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Блин, какие похитители. Все очень странно и непонятно, вот что. Это я точно знаю. Эй!
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Так, по телевизору Алан сидит в домике у озера. За этой печатной машинкой, которую подарила Элис.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your
Ты еще палец ему в рот засунь.
on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh,
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
так и думаю, что он полный.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges.
Еще бы.
Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
О,
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Господи.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Так ты ее даже не знаешь. Откуда ты знаешь, хорошая она или нет?
She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Вау.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Поговорить с Расти. Расти, наверное, это мужик, который на улице. Скорее всего. Что он нам скажет?
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right?
Ветеринар, скорее всего.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Good lucky.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
О, мамонта я видела. Его сложно не заметить? Какие гигантские. Ой, да хватит причитать, что ты все... Я видела то, что я видела. Это вы все сумасшедшие. Скелет... Подождите, нет, нужно бланк. Мне не интересно... Ну, мне интересно, но сейчас не об этом. Вот.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Aha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Меня он достал. Вообще, почему он в пуховике? Тут даже снега нет. Вот бланк.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Все? Идти к машине.
Just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe
Так, он меня
that you
достал.
shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Все, отстань от меня. Ну что ж.
Crazy talk, Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Будь здоров. Да хватит. Так, чего-нибудь тут лежит? Патроны нет. Нет, тише, тише. Этот... А, нет, это другой дом. Зачем фонарик на улице? Светло. Делай, что хочешь. Только не лезь ко мне. Что там в рукописи? А, ну это и так понятно. Как обычно бывает в таких играх и фильмах, все принимают главного героя за сумасшедшего.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Ну и... О, ёлки! Ну вот скримеров я не ожидала от этой игры. Чё опять началось-то? Какие-то у него опять галюны, что ли, пошли? Я понять не могу. Места тут, конечно, красивые. Так, телефон. А мы туда идем? Нет вообще. Скорее всего, туда. Да, туда. Чё это?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Чего? О, ну только этого не хватало. Курильщик Алан. Это что тут такое-то? Да я иду. Обалдеть. Ёлки.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Здрасте, уж очень как-то нехорошо.
Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Обалдеть. А, так, включить свет. Блин, это что такое могло сделать?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Ну-ка, давай. Так, где-то тут должен быть он. Скорее всего, там. А, патрончики, скорее всего. Батарейки, патрончики. Ой, вот это плохо. Вот топор это вообще нехорошо. Черт. Расти уже нет, я так думаю. Так. А, быстрее, 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 быстрее. Почему после них никакого лута нет? Хоть бы патроны. О, нифига себе. Похоже. Он тоже стал этим. А, не-не-не-не-не-не. Так, хреново. Да... Ой. Так, секунду, секунду. А патроны-то тут есть? Слава богу. Быстрее, Алан, быстрей. Ура. Фу. Они как за... Да елки. Чего вам не спится-то? Так, по-быстрому, по-быстрому, по-быстрому. Да я же увернулась. Вот опять. Так, я перезарядила, нет? Не приближайся ко мне. Так, они по типу зомби, что ли? Когда умирают, то становятся такими темными, что ли? Я не понимаю. Ну, как здорового зомби кусает, он становится тоже зомби. И этот умер и стал таким темным. Это что такое? Все очень странно. Сюда идти? Да, видимо. О, ну-ка, подлечимся. О, лучше стало. Нет, я пойду патронов возьму, там патроны были. Вот теперь получше. Так, двинем дальше. А куда двигать? А. Опа.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Значит, это видится не только Вейку, а вообще всем. Что-то я запуталась окончательно. Так, надо все-таки что-нибудь взять. Батарейки, отлично. У меня максимум. А куда мы идем? А, это мы все идем до Лаверс Пик. Сейчас какие-нибудь опять тени выглянут. Так, нам сюда. О, я уж слышу. Кто-то ломает стекло. Трое. Ой. Нет. Так, погоди, я по-быстрому сделаю. Эй, не успела. Так, нам сюда. Так, а куда мы идем? Я что-то не понимаю. С похитителями, что ли, повидаться? Или как? Ой, мне это не нравится. Вот это вот мне не нравится. Вот это то, что происходит. Это чертовщина какая-то. И музыка. Напряженная музыка сейчас. Блин. Как обычно, да? Это чё? Я что-то не поняла. Блин. Не, я сейчас подохну, мне кажется. Там где-то был свет. Потихонечку. Как это закончились? Подожди, это как это закончились? Чё, где мне их теперь взять? Блин. Дробовик. Все отлично. Ну вот. Ладно. Я надеюсь, мы правильно шли? Мазила. Мощная штука. Какое-нибудь тут оружие ближнего боя, чтобы было, я не знаю.